My name is John Spadaccini, and I'm with Career Services.
I'm Michael O'Donnell with the Mother Teresa Project.
Today is day 16. Joseph, most just,
Pray for us. So, before I read this, I didn't really appreciate the phrase Joseph, most just. I thought it was something that was just kind of thrown around and didn't really have much meaning. After reading today, I really understood that I had a lack of appreciation for what the word justice meant. And when we look at the phrase Joseph, most just, we look at Pope Paul VI, and he says that no greater praise of virtue and no higher tribute to merit could be applied to a man. So that idea that, well, I must be missing something, that quote really caught my eye. And then I look at that definition, and I think the best definition for a just man is given by Saint Jose Maria Escriva, and he says that a just man is someone who loves God and proves his love by keeping God's commandments and directing service toward his brother. Now, when I look at my underappreciation, I think that comes from a lack of witnessing a just man. And, we can look around, and I think something that millennials struggle with is commitment. I think that's always been something that's rolled out to them. And we can look that through the course of our day, how many times do we give the praise to God that he deserves? How many times do we fail to follow through on commitments that we made to each other, or to our family, or at work? I think because we fail at these so many times, we've lost that ability to see how valued a just man is. So I know that I struggle with these all the time, and this lack to keep my commitments of daily prayer and my daily commitments to other people. So I look to Joseph as that model to improve my ability to be a just man. So that's what I got from it. What do you got?
Now, you had given a definition from Saint Jose Maria Escrivá, but he also said to be a just man, gave an example of Saint Joseph,
Right.
that Saint Joseph did exactly what the Lord wanted him to do in each and every event in his life. Father Calloway said that we love God and act justly by participation in the Holy Mass on Sundays and the Holy Day of Obligation. So attending Holy Mass is about returning the love for and giving God his due justice.
Right.
So as I was reading in this book, a couple of questions that came up and questions for you. So like, how do you treat others? So do you love and venerate Mary, who is our spiritual mother?
Mm-hmm.
Do you love and venerate Saint Joseph, who is our spiritual father? Do you love members of your family and treat them with dignity and respect? How do you treat your classmates, teachers, staff at Ave Maria University? So, being a just man, we want to try to live our life like Saint Joseph. And we want to look at every part of our life and how are we living justly in this world.
Mm-hmm.
It's more than just going to Holy Mass on Sundays and on Holy Day of Obligations. When we leave Holy Mass, Christ, we receive Jesus Christ in the form of the Eucharist. But, we look to Saint Joseph help us to live a just life. So we need to look at every action that we do.
Right.
Any thoughts?
Yeah, no, I think that's great. I think too, in the back of the book with the reading, the idea of why Joseph thought to leave Mary when he found out that she was pregnant. I think that really shines some light on him as a just man. So that book, I think that's a great read there. It's pretty in depth, but really sheds light on what was going through Joseph's mind. Day 16 from us.
See you tomorrow.